Well, it looks like congratulations are in order. You erased yet another death.
But I haven't gotten any further in solving my own mystery, though.
But that woman holds the key. Don't forget that.
Lynne, huh? Now that she's alive again, she's probably still being detained at the Super's office. She won't be able to pursue a case without the freedom to move around. I better go kill the police officers to make sure she can escape.
Sounds like a plan.
That was a joke. I'm not actually gonna kill these guys. I decided to go back to the office, where Lynne was being detained. With a changed fate, his story was sure to change too. And maybe that would lead us in some new direction. Now that Lynne is alive again, I wonder what she's doing. She said she was investigating an important case tonight. Could that case be connected to me in any way? When Lynne lost her life for the second time, she was being detained on suspicion of my murder. But I saved her, hoping to solve my own mystery. Living creatures can choose to live their lives in one of two ways. They can either submit to their fate, or they can try to change it. Lynne is definitely in the second camp. As soon as I got back to the junkyard superintendent's office, this fact was really brought home to me.
Objection! We told you not to let the suspect out of your sight!
My apologies, sir. But I never thought she would run away. Lynne is our angel. Friend. She's like a family to us.
Angel, friend, or family, they all run when they have the chance. Do you have any idea how many years it's been since my wife ran away?
I'm very sorry. I have no idea, sir.
Huh? You'll never make detective at that rate. Now find Lynne or your ass is fired!
Yes, sir.
If Inspector Cabanela gets word of this, it's all over. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go take a potty.
So, our red-headed detective escaped, did she? But I just barely saved her a few minutes ago. Whew, she's fast. Looks like I won't have to kill these guys after all. Alright, let's see. Where could a Lynne hit something? Wait, what's this? What's this behind the bookcase? Lynne's notebook, sad and forgotten, sits behind the bookshelves. Who could she have been calling on the phone before she hid it there? I wish I could find out. I swear they've got to be as blind as that Jigo fella not to see this. I have no idea what this instrument is for. As a matter of fact, this whole desk is filled with things I've never seen. I know I've lost my memory, but still, that old Pigeon man seems like a pretty strange guy. With the crazy hair and the bird living in his head, I'm likely to say he's got a Dr. Frankenstein thing going on. These photos look pretty old. Pictures of little fragments of rock. That old Pigeon guy has some pretty strange taste in wall decor. Either that or that one guy from Final Fantasy XIII.
That old Pigeon man. Do you suppose he's carrying out some sort of research here? Look at all these precision instruments and complicated devices. Huh? What are you doing?
Sir, I think maybe this is how Lynne escaped. Through here.
She couldn't possibly fit in that tiny little elevator.
Oh, I don't know, sir. Lynne is pretty slim.
Fool! Don't you know that women can make themselves appear slim through fashion? To this day, I still don't know how much my wife really weighs.
I'm very sorry. I had no idea, sir.
Huh. You'll never make detective at that rate. Anyway, where is that old Pigeon man?
Oh, him, sir? He went through the door behind me, sir.
It won't open.
Apparently that door leads to the basement, but it's currently locked, sir.
These instruments, they're all very suspicious. You'd better keep your eye on that old man, too.
Yes, sir!
I need to take a look at that notebook behind the shelf. But how can I get this guy's attention to go look at it? Perhaps he's not as blind as I thought. Maybe this will catch his attention.
I could swear I just saw this thing move. Don't tell me. Could it be? It sensed the tension between me and the detective and moved to get away from it?
That was an unexpected tangent.
I'll never make detective at this rate. What I need is some sort of achievement, a feather in my cap. If only I could find a helpful lead. That might do the trick.
A helpful and blindingly obvious lead is staring you in the face right now. Is everyone around here crazy? Who the heck could come up with an idea like that?
Huh? This is Lynne's notebook. If I give this back to her, it might spark something between us. What to do? This is a very complicated matter.
Huh? What have you got there?
What, this? Oh, this is,
Wait a minute. Is that?
Yes, sir! It's Lynne's notebook!
Notebook, eh? Come to think of it, there was something about that in the report. Something about her looking at her notebook and making a phone call. Huh? This must be it. This telephone number with the big circle around it. Aren't you curious to know who she was calling?
I am. I really am, sir. I'd like to know. Oh, but I don't have any ulterior motive for wanting to know, though. No, sir. No, sir.
This number might be an important lead. I'd better check it out. Let's see. 867-5309.
All right, let's listen in to who Lynne wanted to call.
Hello. To whom am I speaking, please?
Yes? Hello?
This is a criminal investigation. We need your cooperation.
Hey, I know that voice. Is that you, Detective McCall?
Oh, is that Officer Bailey?
What's up, sir? You don't usually call this late.
Oh, did you get a call from one of our detectives, Lynne, earlier?
From Lynne? Yes, I did. She calls every night. Maybe she senses it's about to happen.
Did she say anything special?
No, not really. Is something wrong?
Yes, well, I might be contacting you again if I have any other questions. I'm going to go file the report down at the station. I need you to be vigilant here.
Excuse me, Detective, but
What is it?
that notebook, would you mind if I gave... never mind, sir.
Just stay on your toes.
Maybe that place could have the clues as to where Lynne went.
What was that all about? I heard you say Lynne.
I don't really know. If I had to take a guess, though, I'd probably say something's going on with her.
The only place in the world where nothing is going on is inside your brain, Bailey.
Ah! What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I know what the words mean. That's not what I'm asking. That was my way of expressing indignation, putting it in the form of a question.
Ace. I just hope Lynne's not doing anything crazy. I'm a fan of hers, you know?
According to my log, Lynne has been calling here nearly every night as of late.
So, let's see. This is the place Lynne took all the risks to call, eh? But what exactly is this place? That guy's got a sweet Michael Jackson lean. I wouldn't be surprised if he took dance lessons. Alright, let's take a look around this place. Oh, look, a sticky note. Let's see where that'll bring me.
The hell? Hey, what's this?
Oh, that? I wrote down my duties for the night so I wouldn't forget any of them.
You can't keep them in your head? It's not like you have a ton of duties after all. Use a little brain power.
What are you talking about? Weren't you the one who just said nothing was going on inside my brain?
Didn't think you'd take it in quite that direction.
Alright, enough out of the peanut gallery. Let's see, what's this Libbadoodle?
There you go again, fooling around with that thing!
It wasn't me.
Don't lie! You know you love to see me jump up and prepare for emergency!
Well, yeah, sure. Way back when I first got this job. But I've had enough of that now. Besides, you always react exactly the same way. The emergency switch is probably just loose. Probably because I fooled around with it too much.
Well, it's for emergencies! Don't play with it!
Anyway, it wasn't me. Maybe you ought to get it repaired, huh?
Well, close it back up. It's making me feel on edge.
Nah. Too much of a pain.
A pain? Proper emergency procedures are a pain to you? What a sad, sad state of affairs.
Sit
Huh?
down,
Oh, I'm
Bailey.
sorry. I'm sure your conversation is riveting and everything, but I keep getting distracted by the fact that you've got a goddamn rocket launcher in your cabinet. What police station would ever need something like that?
So, let's see this important to-do list of yours. 900 hours. Take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room.
Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago.
9 o'clock, eh? That's when Lynne usually calls.
Well, we can't let her talk to him tonight. Rules are rules.
Aw, poor Lynne. Sure wish I could comfort her. Swish, bitch. He shoots, he scores.
What do you think you're doing? That's my important duties memo!
That's okay. I've got it all memorized for you.
Well, it's your duty to guard the telephone room, you know. Just make sure you do your job when the time comes. Oh,
Huh. Looks like somebody's got the hots for our little Lynne. Wait, somebody's on the phone. Could that be Lynne? I gotta get over there.
Hello?
Lynne!
I'm sorry, I don't have much time. Please let me talk to him.
I'm sorry, Detective. I can't do that tonight.
You can't? But you always let me talk to him before.
Well, the telephone room is already reserved. That's why.
Oh.
By the way, is something going on with you tonight?
What? Why do you ask?
I got a call from one of the other detectives a minute ago asking about you.
Oh, really? Well, I don't think it's anything important. Officer Bailey, do you think you could keep this call just between us? Even if only for tonight?
Well,
Oh! Well, I've gotta go. I'll call again tomorrow.
Oh boy. Well, I guess I better call the detective division.
Hold on there, Bailey.
What?
Don't tell me you're gonna report that call from Lynne.
What else can I do? It's my duty.
Just write it down on one of your important to-do lists. Then I can wad it up for you and throw it away.
You mean you want me to keep quiet about it?
Well, isn't that what she asked you to do?
Well, yes, but...
Listen, tonight is kind of a special case for us. Can't you make a special exception for my Lynne, too?
Special case, huh? Alright, you win.
Thanks. At this rate, you'll never make detective.
Lynne! Lynne! Oh, why couldn't it have been me instead? I'm no use as a police officer. It should have been me. It looks like she's dead. We'd better not touch her. Who did this? Who shot Lynne? Hey, excuse me, mister. You talking to me? This room, there aren't any other exits besides this one, are there? Do you see one? Huh. Then how did... We must have one of those mysterious locked room murder cases on our hands. One of those cases where the murderer vanishes in thin air in a vacuum. Just go find a real detective. I'll keep watch here. What a terrible turn of events.
So now a locked room murder, eh? Things never get dull for our redhead. I know a certain inspector who might dance around to the thought of a mystery. But no mysteries for me. Not when I can rewind time and talk to the victim herself. Guess it's time to go back and see the truth behind this murder with my own eyes. This is the third time she's died today. Bet she's distraught.
I died again.
I thought you'd be a little more grave given the circumstances.
Yeah, well, this is the third time after all. It's scary what a girl can get used to, don't you think?
Woman, you died! Give me a goddamn reaction!
So, what happened this time? Who shot you?
I don't know.
What?
I'd like to know myself. Who could have done it? Who shot me?
What are you asking me for? Oh boy, guess I'll just have to go find out myself.
Okay, You just go do that. Hurry along now.
I get the distinct impression I'm being used here. Okay, looks like it's time to go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright, don't stop the dancing.
How long has it been since I locked this room up in darkness? I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it's just that the time wasn't ripe.
That's the truth behind our locked room murder?
So the murderer was a mechanical murder machine?
Murder machine?
When I came into the room, it was pitch dark, so I turned on the light. That must have been what set it off. The murder machine, I mean.
Can you please stop repeating the words murder machine?
That old Pigeon guy must have made it. But why?
What could be the meaning behind this weird room?
Anyway, you'll have to find some way to stop that creepy machine. Once Cupid fires his arrow, it's all over.
Alright, I need to find some way to keep that Cupid from shooting. I gotta get to the machine. Crap, I can't get to there from here.
You know what, Sissel? I think this death might be easier to prevent than the others.
Why's that?
You know, because the murderer is mechanical.
Here's a point. I can't manipulate living creatures, but I can manipulate this machine. Now I just gotta figure out how to stop it.
When the 4 minutes ago me turns on the light, that's when the murder machine is set in motion, apparently.
It looks like the key to solving this one is understanding this Rube Goldberg machine.
Oh, is this the superintendent? I'm so glad. I thought I was all alone.
Maybe I can get down there from above. I remember there was a fan I could get onto.
Lynne ran away, the detectives yelled at me, the old pigeon man ignored me. And then the kettle nearly scared me to death. My life is in complete shambles.
That's gratitude for you. We were just trying to warn him with the kettle whistle. Would he have preferred getting scalded by the steam?
Well, at least his fate was changed a bit. That's good, anyway.
I'll never make detective at this rate.
But he's holding the kettle down to the floor. I can get to the fan from here. Works like a charm. Damn it, the machine started up. I need to find some way to keep that Cupid from firing.
There it goes. The murder machine has started.
If the whole thing plays out, that gun on the wall will go off. But before that happens, it's up to me to use my ghost tricks.
There must be some way to disrupt this domino effect. You just have to find it.
Damn it, what can I use? Maybe I could wedge something in the wheel. Damn it, there's nothing close enough for me to wedge into the wheel to stop it.
Oh, I know this toy. The wheel spins and moves down the pole. Hey, look, there's a thread attached to it.
It loops around the clock and is tied to the frame the gun is in. And it seems to be connected to our fiery Mr. Cupid as well. This toy seems to be the heart of the entire mechanism, but inertia is surprisingly powerful. I can't stop it once it's set into motion. Wait a minute. That ball fell from the fan. Maybe I could use that somehow. Hey, there's a box here. Yes, I got it! Alright, hit that. Like croquet. And that's how Wallace and Gromit celebrate their birthdays.
What just happened?
It looks like your future just got a whole lot rosier. Your death has been erased. Again.
Thank you. You kept your promise, didn't you, Sissel?
I promise?
You said I'd see you again if I died.
I don't remember making any promises. It's all for my own benefit anyway.
What could this room be all about?
I can't imagine.
Those things that went off at the end. Those were party poppers, weren't they?
Party poppers? I have no recollection of what they are. Well, that's no surprise.
Party poppers, the gun going off. It seems familiar somehow.
I'll leave that part of the puzzle to you. I have my own puzzle to figure out. Well, shall we go back now? Back to your new present.
Sissel, are you there?
Lynne is talking to me?
If you're there, could you say something? If you're not there, I guess I'm just a weird girl who talks to herself.
Well, you are kind of a weird girl, whether you talk to yourself or not. I mean, what other word can you use to describe a girl who's seemingly okay with dying? 3 fucking times!
Let's do Project